Good afternoon, traders. Good afternoon, traders. Uh, my name is Nathan, and in my video today, I want to share one or two things about my day trading technique, my day trading strategy. Uh, Reason being, most of you guys have requested for this, and I recently shared some trading results on my social media pages, my social media profile, and I got uh, several guys sending me emails, and most of you guys send me Facebook messages asking me, how I do it. Of course, I will not stand here or I will not sit here and lie to you or lie to the world that I do this manually, but it's by the use of my trading strategy, my trading system, my trading robot that we have developed over the years with my team. Um, Credit to everybody who has worked on it, the coders and everybody. So yes, and my main aim of the video today is to try and show you exactly, just from a bird's eye view, that how the system executes and how it's able to scalp um, on a daily, roughly on a daily basis. Um, but first, I will say this, that it is easy. It's very, very easy, because as long as you have separated your emotions from trading, you will become consistent. You will become consistent. And I think this is where most retail traders will struggle. They will few months only to lose the investment, and worst case scenario, lose an investment without having made a withdrawal. I have it has happened to me so many times. I'm not ashamed, I'm not scared to speak about this. I have done it for so many years. I have made 200, 300, 400% only to give that all back. And I'm pretty sure you who is listening, you know your track record better than I do. And there are a few things that you can say to yourself: if you're not consistent, you're not consistent. If you're consistent, you're happily consistent. So I just want to show you that main aim of the video is to just try and say that, to me, from where I'm coming from, I got I managed to get some consistency going the moment I automate that this strategy manually and get the results, and then separate that greed and fear, and that shows up in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of your splendid performance, and just tame it. And the only way you can do it, to me, is by automating your strategy. So uh, I will not speak a lot about how you go ahead and code, and that's not something that I want to cover in this video. All I want to say is that you have to test your strategy, and you can't code. If you code a losing strategy, then the system or the robot or the EA is going to blow your account. Period. I mean, there are no two ways about this. You are going to lose your money. So you have to test, and you have to find the strike rate that your system or your strategy has. It has to be a profitable system. More than 55%, 60% strike rate is pretty much ideal and profitable. So I'm happy to say that my strike rate is 78%. For those of you who week off, whatever strategy, volumes for analysis, know that we also incorporate VSA to market making. Market making, to me, is the core ingredient in you being a consistently profitable trader despite using a powerful strategy like VSA. So nonetheless, this is a system that we have worked with over the years, and it's more inclined to market making than to volume analysis. So I will go straight and just talk about how it's how the robot or the system trades, and I'm going to share my screen 1 second. I got feedback from my previous videos, and some of you guys were saying that my voice was not clear, I was not audible enough. There was a lot of static noise, and I hope that this video is a bit is improved and more audible, and most of you can hear what I'm saying. So in today's video, then, I just want to show you exactly how the system does, and that's the main gist of this system, of this video. And 1 second, I'm not used to using this particular yeah, but I just wanted to make sure that most of you guys can see the screen. Yes, so I do think, I believe that most of you, all of you guys can see my screen, and then I'm going to go straight to my presentation for today. So the Pro Asian scalper, just from its name, you can know that, you can tell rather, that it trades during the Asian session. The reason being, well, I'm not allowed to speak about that now, but it's obviously that we know that scalping techniques tend to work best during the Asian session, but not all of them. There's a reason. So my strategy works using the Tokyo Sydney gap time. Those of us who are familiar with market making know what gap time is all about. So so we're here to test an expert advisor, a robot, not an indicator. So we select robot, expert advisor, and we select the Pro Asian I'm not select, and we have the version 2 that we have traded with for a few months now, and the version 2 is an improved version of version 1. That's obviously, we're not talking about two different systems here. So it's a Pro Asian scalper version 2, and in this video we're going to be testing, and we will probably work with an initial deposit of how much. I normally do 3,000 for my scalping accounts. So we will have that at 3,000, the inputs here. Then I will probably trade, I'll probably do, you can test this with $10,000, pretty much ideal. And we will have money. When you're controlling your lot size, you have to ask yourself, what's your risk profile like? You have to know your money management goals, and also your risk profile. You cannot, and also your leverage. There's a lot of factors that you look at. Your broker, your executions, leverage. So that you can know how much lot size to input in your scalper, in the system. So for this particular, I'm using a markets. Pretty much the system will work with leverage of at least 1:400. So based on my calculations, I'll probably risk at least 3 to 4% of my account at any given time. I can trust my 70%, so I can do 2.5 lots, 3 standard lots. We can do 3 standard lots with $10,000 is pretty much in order for me, I think, based on the confidence levels that and the drawdowns and everything. So pretty much have that in place. My take profit target is 150. Supposed to imply 15 pips. The closing hour here, I am going to put, since I know the times, you guys will probably not understand. I don't know, the few of us who know the market making gap times and everything, have that set at 1400, and then the start time is usually at midnight. That's pretty much 00. I don't know if it has 2 zeros. I think so. And then remain the same. So I click OK, and then I'm going to go ahead and select my period. Since we're talking about a scalper, 5 minutes. The pair to trade here, obviously, euro dollar for obvious reasons. We know this the spreads are quite competitive, and the spreads are low. The liquidity is very, very high on euro USD. And then we're going to have every tick as the most precise method. They want to use the date, want to back test this from, could be we can do 1 year. We can run a 1 year back test. So we are going to run this from July 1st, I think. Yes, July 1st. No, we can have August 1st. Yes. August, July is the beginning of the second quarter, so we can have July 1st to we can do today, yeah. So we click today, and then we have to click visual mode so that we can see what we are talking about. We don't want to backtest. The main aim of the video is to show you how the system operates, how the system manages risk without placing a stop loss. I know that sounds like horror to most rookie or the most to most rookie traders, or to most traders out there, even the professional traders. Some of them don't place, rather decide to place stop loss. I don't trade with stop losses, and I'm going to show that exactly how the system is able to place trade without stop losses and how it's able to manage risk. Spread, we're going to use, I think we are currently the Asian session, London session. The spreads are competitive, so we'll have the current sessions. We will not optimize this for now. We will just keep all this, and then since we have all our parameters in place, then we will click on start, and we will have, can control the speeds here. Those of us who are familiar with backtesting. And it's important for me to say or highlight that historical performance is not indicative of future results, and anything that you see, results that you see here, are not guaranteed to be depicted on the live account. So, but pretty much almost the same win rate will be shown, will be seen. The only systems that I have a problem with are the tick scalpers, as many of you know. The EAs, that the scalpers that trade the news events, they wait for some news NFP data, and then they're like, scalping. Those are probably not going to work with most of the brokers that you know. You will need some infrastructure to get those EAs going. And not you just know those EAs will not work in your normal brokerage firm. So that's all I'm saying. So I need to do a few chat as my clicking as Control G, remove my grid, and then, or rather, you can click on this. The shortcut is here. Control G, and then I will have properties. I want to have my bar up and bar down. I can maybe put orange and then lime, and then that's pretty much what I need. Then yeah, so every time the market goes up, we have green bars. Every time the market goes down, we have orange bars. Perfect. So I also want to include something so that most of you guys can see clearly what we call the control Y. Exactly. We have we call this the 24-hour spaces. The main aim of the 24-hour spaces is just to show you, that this was on Monday, and we crossing out. So of us who know our market making know what happens. We know what happens at the stroke of midnight. I will not speak about that here. I'm not allowed to speak about that here. I will just stay in them and just in my video. So perfect. So I can sip some water, please. Okay. So I will just increase the speeds here. so that we don't have videos that are going for 2 hours here. I just want to make this brief and to the point. I don't want to give stories. I want to make this a short video presentation. So I will increase this to the maximum speeds, maybe that, and then maybe compress this chart like that. And as you can see, guys, we are having our trades running, and you know, we have had a few trades running, and I don't know if most of you guys saw what went down. You can click on the graph here so that we can keep tabs on both what you see on the chart and on the graph. I'll probably reduce this a little. As you can see, the trades are picked right after midnight up to a certain hour, and you know, we will have drawdowns, you know, 10, 15, 20 pips. You know, nobody has the holy grail, and it's prudent for us to know exactly when to exit a losing trade, and that's where the system beats me as a normal human being. You know, I have written down that in the code, and it's very clear that when it needs to exit. So for example, if these trades go bonkers, if these trades go against us, wait a minute, the system will not be scared. It will just exit at the right time and pick the right trade. So as you can see, the market is, you know, is probably pretending to go against us. And again, those of us who know the market making, the daily cycles, you know what's early in the London session. You know, this is the London breakout, and that is only going to scare the robot as soon as the conditions are meant for an exit. So we will have a drawdown. Drawdowns are normal, like I say, system is the holy grail. Yeah. So this is where the system beats me. You know, testing the previous day's highs. You can see, guys, right here. No, system is testing the previous day's high. See, retest. What can we expect? We expect to make money going down. That's what, at least what I expect. So let's see what happens. I can just probably speed this up. I don't have all day. So and as you can see, guys, the system exits trades and picks a very nice trade right there, and another nice trade right there. Money in the bank. And as you can see, we are not going to have trades all day. We'll only have trades when conditions are met. Those are nice sell setups. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. I want to emphasize and say this, that the system is a scalping system, but given the opportunity and spotting a breakout, it will cash in on the breakouts. You know, we don't want to have the system only making 3 pips, 5 pips. If an opportunity presents and, you know, we have more than 15, 20, 30 pips up for grabs, why not? Let's, you know, the system is going to, you know, pick that up, and we are on a good roll right now, and we can see we are now at 8. We're in September 2014, and you're running this for a year, like we said, and you can see some nice selling setup right there. Money in the bank. Nice sells, money in the bank. Nice selling, now money in the bank. Now I can go all day long saying money in the bank, and, you know, some drawdown, you know, fast piece of drawdown, you know, some nice selling setups right there. You know, let me emphasize that the trend is your friend, of course, but be very careful that always know that the trend will end, and your ability to readjust when a trend changes is exactly what probably my system will beat me at, and that's the key. You can see some nice trades that right there that are trapped. We have a drawdown right now, and it's important you can see that. That is where the system beats me as a human being. The system will exit when things go haywire. So I am going to, because I don't have all day, you know, we right now, we just lost a bunch of money. We lost, you know, from 22,000 to 15,000, we've lost $8,000, but the system is back on track. And this is exactly what a system is meant to do. You know, take your losses, accept when you're wrong, and then bail out. Don't just hedge yourself to a margin call, you know. And I will skip this to the last day, guys. Allow me to do it. I don't have all day, and we will watch the graph here. And this is probably what we are interested with the most. And uh, for those of us who are not conversant, that you know, the equity is the green line. Oops, we've had a losing trade here. The blue line, the bold blue line is your balance, and the green is your equity account equity. Of course, that's probably what most traders will want to see. We are most concerned about the equity. You can see we nice recovery back above, you know, $22,000, and we're now right at $32,000 and still moving on. And you know, the starting time, you know, it has to run all the way up to here. And the graph is what we're interested in. You can see $36,000 when that's what a system is about. You know, you want to limit your downside and, you know, maximize on your profit. So don't just make blocks of 5 pips. For those of us, you know, presents itself or a spike shows up, why not get your 50? I mean, 40 pips, why not? You know, and this is exactly what I incorporated in the system. So I am not scared, or I'm not intimidated, or I'm not going to lose a coin if I show you guys how I do it. So you can see another drawdown and the system gets out. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what makes my system unique, if I may say so. And knowing when to exit. The market is dynamic. Let us all appreciate that the market is as dynamic as we can. And every time the market changes the trend, every time the market changes direction, it's important for us to readjust. You know, if you're this trader who always believes that you're right all the time, realize that you may be caught and get some serious drawdowns, especially when the markets break a psychological level. Yeah. So we are moving on very, very well. We're now clocking $58,000, and this is pretty much what I want to see. Consistent growth with limited downside. So we are almost of the test, and the aim here will be to just, you know, not share the growth, but to show you exactly how risk is managed and how you adjust and how you can trade for a whole year without blowing your account or getting into margin trouble. So that's my attention to. And you know, as you can hear the video, we've had that click sound. The empty for click sound just tells us that the video has come to an end. Sorry, the test has come to an end, and what we expect here now is to check our performance. And I'll pretty much happy with this, because this is the curve here, and it looks nice. If I can probably, sometimes we're not patient as traders. You know, when you get to the end of the year, you're looking at your account and you're like, oh, I need to go on holiday. I need to get some money out of this account. But if you're a trader who is patient with your system and can let it run for 5 years, don't think we have any traders who are like that. Maybe few of them. This can be $1 million in 5 years. You know, it's all about patience and knowing your thing. Master your thing. Be good at what you do. And above all, I'll be most interested with this testing. And you can see the most important part is here. For those of us who automated system developers, know how we pay attention to the modeling quality. Yeah, we want to get the highest possible modeling quality, because it shows you that the results that you see in front of you are trustworthy, you know, based on the historical performance. You know, of course, like I said, disclaimer, is to indicative of future performance. So I'm not trying to say that this is what you expect, but of course, with the 90 T, expect short of probably 400% growth in a year. You know, and of course, we know what banks will give us. But take charge of your trading. This is a $10,000 account. As you can see, that has a net profit of $56,201. We've had $70,436,000 gross profit with a gross loss of negative $14,235. Key thing here, guys, is when to cut your losses. Don't hang on to a losing trade. Don't hedge yourself into margin call or margin trouble. Know when to exit. And this is where we beat human beings. 290 trades, guys. Of course, these results are not important. The most important statistics for those of us who are system developers is what we call the drawdown. We're talking about 25% maximum drawdown. So I will just end there and say that you can do it. Everybody can do it. I have always believed that I can do it, and that's why I'm doing it. So you too can do it. You know, separate your emotions and automate your trading strategy, and work hard. Automate it. You don't have to know how to code. Get a coder. You know, a good and I can guarantee you, not and consistency will follow you all the way. And if you do it well, you can manage funds if you so wish. You know. And it's even better when you're managing funds with an automated system. And that's why I'm open to any offshore investors out there who want to take advantage of my Pro-Asian scalper to contact me by email or my Skype. I will leave my contact details below there. And if you're happy with what you're seeing, if the results make you happy, if the results tickle your fancy, if the results make you go like, you know, I don't sell my system. I don't sell my systems. If that opportunity presents itself, if we agree upon with my team and we choose to sell our system, but in the meantime, we are only open to offshore investors who want to. I'll give a reason, because most of us guys have been asking me, oh, why, oh, why not, And let me say this: I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I will never break the law in my country. I am from Nairobi, Kenya. I will never break the law, and the reason is because we don't have any proper legislation in place that governs fund management, and I don't want to delve into that issue. So as long as the government gives us the laws in place, I want to get involved with local clients as soon as we have legislation in place, so that we can all make money when everybody's happy without pointing fingers when money is lost. So that said, it's important to know your thing. All I'm saying is trying to encourage new traders to try and digging deep. And once you have a winning strategy, you can contact me. I will be very, very happy and pleased to show you exactly what you need, the steps you need to take to code your trading strategy, and say that not all automated systems are scam. We have automated systems that are consistent. Above all, like I said, focus on your own trading strategy. Don't be a trader who keeps on looking at the best EA that it is in the market and tries to buy it, and tries to, you know, you're just like a gambler. You know, you need to invest in your own, what I can call your own thinking, on your own mindset and training technique. So I will stop the video at that point and say that it's been a pleasure hosting you guys, and I will be looking forward to making more videos in coming days, in coming weeks, in coming months. Hopefully I can get feedback concerning my sound. If the sound is okay, I will be very happy to make a video. Could be next week, and just share a few tips and drills of what I've learned in my many years of trading, and I will be very happy to help most of you guys into becoming profitable traders, as long as you're willing to. So you cannot be forced. Accept that you're not winning and join the winning winning teams, and we will all be very happy. The money in FX is pretty much enough for everybody. So that said, if you're an offshore investor and you're looking to have your manage funds with my automated system, and we will discuss things further in a separate video. I will share my strategy in subsequent videos, but in the meantime, we can stop it. We can leave it at this and say that it's been a pleasure having you guys. So that said, I wish you all a happy trading day. Oops, the day is just coming to an end here in Nairobi. I wish you a happy trading week, a happy trading month. The month is just started, and I wish you all nothing but profits and happy trading, and don't blame the market. Blame yourself if every time you lose money. So most importantly, keep placing stops and you will learn firsthand. So that's just a parting shot, but either way, I respect all trading strategies and approaches, and all I'm saying is that my strategy will not place stop losses. That's all I'm saying. And I just shown you guys how I manage my risk, and I will stop it at that. And that's the third time I'm saying this, so I hope I'm not going to repeat it again. So guys, it's been a pleasure. See you guys. Trade safe, be very happy always, and it's been a pleasure having you guys, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Please leave feedbacks at the bottom of this video, and I'll be very happy to get back to you guys. And that said, peace out. See ya.